Hey, what's going on, everyone? Today is February the 2nd, 2022. Yeah, this just got worse for stock. I'm going to talk about that today on this video because I want us to be prepared. I don't want us to be caught off guard, be on the wrong side of the trade, on the wrong side of the market, because so many other people is coming in your ear telling you that this market is massively a buy, and it may not be the case. So before I get started, hit the like button, also subscribe here to the channel. Follow me on all of my social media platforms to ensure you stay updated on a lot of the changes that I see occur within the stock market. I mean, you guys can see it right here. I did a price prediction in Ford on January the 22nd, right here. And I was playing the weakness into the market in Ford. And I was telling you even on that particular video that we can see the market come in and grab around $19. Did you do that? Because that was my first price target. I was telling you all then to be prepared for the market in Ford to come to $19, and we can definitely see the buyers trying to come through here, and they did. So hopefully you was able to grab some of that profitability out the market in Ford, because if not, let me show you why this thing does not look necessarily positive into the market in Ford. You guys can recall on that particular video that I was telling you that this price was breaking away from the overall long-term trend, right? You guys remember that? Look at this trend. This market is definitely overbought, meaning that the market buying has broken away from this long-term trend we started back in March of 2020. We need to come back towards this line. It's pretty much what I'm saying, to come back into equilibrium. The market is definitely massively leaning towards buying. That's pretty much the only thing that's been going on this whole time following September of last year, 2021. Just shot up like a rocket. So now you guys can see a small indication that price is coming back down to earth, which means that it's a good thing. Now, the question that I'm posing to you all today is, are we done with that? The market already came through and propped up around $19. Is that the bottom? Or could we see something a lot worse? Could we see price in Ford continue to go down? We need to get prepared for these things. We need to try to forecast and predict if that's going to happen. And let me show you why it just got worse for Ford. Let me show it to you. Now, I want you all to see this right here. Look at that. Look at what happened in Ford stock last month. You see this? Look at that volume price bar with this volume bar. Look at that. So what do you think happened last month? Right? Out of all of the trades that occurred, out of all of the transactions that happened during the month of January, we saw, for one, a lot of volume coming to the market in Ford. I mean, we haven't seen this much volume in Ford since 2010. We haven't seen this much volume. Understand, this market hasn't been this volatile, this energetic since 2010. 12 years. We haven't seen this much volume. And then take a look at this. Look at where the market action occurred. We saw the price in Ford start off last month around $21.20. Went all the way up there towards 26 and came right back down and closed lower. What do you think happened last month? There's only two things that we were ever getting in the market. Two, buying and selling, right? So which one do you think won out last month? Was it more selling or was it more buying going on? Because from this monthly time frame, it looks as if there was a lot of selling going on. And you wonder why. People don't sell in the market unless they expect price to go lower, right? So what I'm looking at here in Ford literally tells me that going forward, if the price in Ford does not go above $22.50 or 45 cents, we understand that this market is going to continue to go down and possibly come down to this $18 level, back up here towards this trend at least. Now, if we do come down to the market in Ford and bounce off this trend, that's even better, because we now know that we can get the price of Ford stock on the low, right? And then we can continue to march higher in profitability because the market's going to continue to go up off of the overall trend. but that doesn't mean that it's going to happen, because we can still see Ford break it, and that's not going to be a good thing though. Now, this is from a long-term basis. It doesn't mean that we're not going to have a couple of days in Ford where price goes up, which is why I wanted to show you all $22.45. That is the deciding factor to us knowing whether or not the market is still bullish, or can we still expect some weakness to occur. Okay, so you guys can also tell that we got earnings coming up tomorrow. Be prepared for some volatility to come into the market in Ford. Now, seeing how this market has bounced off of this $19 area, if I see the price come back down to $19 and I still see buyers come in, I see strength, yeah, we need to cut the play right there again. But from my perspective right now in Ford, I'm looking at this from the long term, right? That monthly price bar should definitely tell you that it looks worse the further out in time you go. The closer you zoom in on a daily basis in Ford, it doesn't look that bad, right? It doesn't. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to play some weakness into the market in Ford. Okay, now $19 and $18 are the first two price targets. I really want to see the market in Ford bounce off of 18, because it lets me know that this prior area of restriction back in 2013, that is now support. I want to see that, and it might not even happen, but it lets me know that the market is feeling comfortable with buying Ford stock right there at 19. Okay, so that's going to be my second price target. All right. So now, in actuality, I mean, in the beginning phase, yeah, I can see the price go up. I mean, I can see that because the market volume, the volume price bars that I'm getting, yeah, I kind of look like the market wants to go up, which is why I wanted to identify that $22.47-45 price. If we get rejected up there, you can still feel comfortable because the market is still anticipated to come down. Okay. But from a long term, I'm looking for this price in Ford stock to come down. Okay. So now let me hit this back over on the daily, because I know we like to follow the market on a day-to-day basis. And I want to show you what my idea looks like. Okay. Now, let's not be scared if we see the market do this, right? And it comes up here to $22.45. And let's say it just hugs it and then the price starts to come down. It tells you that you're pretty much in position to capitalize off of the move. We can see something like that, or we can see something like that, either or. Okay, so that is it. You guys can see it now. Let me zoom in a little bit closer so y'all can get a better depiction. Yeah, so what I'm looking forward to, I got $19 and $18 as my price targets. If we come down here to this ascending line, cool, that even increases the profitability. But outside of that, we break it, it just got worse for Ford. Okay, so I'm not really trying to anticipate that right now, but hey, you got to put it on the table, especially what you see, from what you've seen on that monthly time frame. Okay, so now this is what I'm looking forward to. It's your turn. I want to see what your thoughts are regarding where do you see Ford going over the next couple of months here. Okay, let me know. Make it public. Give me your price target. Give me your price prediction in Ford, and let me know where you think it's headed. All right, make sure you maintain the profitability, and as always, trade different.